Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ghosting with Anya. I'm your host, Anya Smith, and also an author of my first novel, Anya's Ghost Stories Volume 1. So, before we get started, I want to say thank you for tuning in, and I want to say thanks for liking my videos. I want to say thanks for clicking it and subscribing as well, like sharing with everybody. So before we get started, I want to tell you guys that on Saturday night, my boyfriend and I went out for a really good evening, our date night. So before that, we made plans, and on Saturday night, we actually went to town in Omaha. There is a good restaurant that you can go and get some food. It's called Pickleman's. It's a really good food. You can get salads, you can get pizza, you can get sandwiches, some chips. You can also get sodas, of course. Or if you don't like sodas, you can get water. It's always a good thing. But after our supper, we went to the next door. It is called the reading room, which you go and sit down. You can get the menus like snacks or something. You can get whatever you're craving, like wine or something, cocktails, whatever. And when we were at the reading room, we read our book. You can actually just sit down there and relax, read a book. Doesn't matter how many pages you can read. But yeah, so we were in there for like 20 minutes. After that, we decided to have a little walk. You can go for a walk if you want to. We also booked our carriage ride. So that's what Chris and I did. We actually did a 30-minute carriage ride. It was fun. Actually, it cost like $75 only for 30 minutes. So, yeah, it was fun. I actually have pictures. It's on TikTok. You can check it out. You can check it out on Instagram. So, anyway, this is chapter 40. So, we are still on season 3, episode 40. In today's episode, we are reading The Bell That Rang Underground. Well, let's find out. So, I just want to say, please click like, share, and subscribe if you like, if this channel's for you. So you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok as well. And by the way, TikTok app also has a sister. It's called Lemonade, which is like lemon and number 8. You can find it on Apple Store if you all have an actual Apple phone, and you can go down there and type Lemonade, and you can download it, and you can like create any new videos, pictures. You can follow celebrities. Like if you have a favorite celebrity from your favorite show, you can follow her down there. I mean, I've got a favorite person who is on one of my favorite shows that I'm still watching. My good shows is actually good. It's actually called Law and Order SVU. So they're making new seasons right now. Season 26, probably. I haven't even watched it. So I am rewatching them all. Right now, I'm on season 6. Getting closer to season 7. So they're doing season 27 right now. Spoiler alert, some characters can leave, some characters will return years later. But anyway, yes. So anyway, you can find my pictures on TikTok and on Instagram if you like. So now let's get started on this ghost story. I haven't got new ones yet because this is my last one right now. So let's get started on this story. Just sit back, relax, and let's read the story. Just tune in. The Bell That Rang Underground, episode 40. Construction stalled when the screw hit stone below the new library. What they uncovered was a small chamber sealed with lime, containing a wooden frame and a tarnished bronze bell hanging by a frayed rope. No mechanism connected it to anything. It rang once, low and hollow, the moment air touched it. The city posted a guard. Still, the bell sounded at odd hours, always before someone reported a loss, a missing pet, a broken engagement, a quiet obituary. If you might know what obituary is, it's like a eulogy, like people say what they want to say about the person they once loved that they lost at the funeral home. So that's what it is. So let's keep going. People began checking the site when their phones buzzed with local alerts, listening for the aftertone that seemed to seep through concrete. Lena, the project manager, descended one night alone. The bell didn't move, but its edge trembled, and lantern light, a second rope lay coiled beneath the frame, tied into a small loop, as if meant for a wrist. She slipped her hand through on instinct and felt a tug from below, gentle at first, then urgent. The bell did not ring, she did. Wow, that's even creepier than that. So, perhaps the bell chose her, no matter what. Maybe she has ancestors that created the bell. Let's just find out. By dawn, the chamber stood empty save for chalk on the wall. Tally marks in sets of 5 leading down to a single unclosed stroke. The city filled the space with poured slab. Inside the library, open date on quiet afternoons, patrons claim they can hear a muted chime beneath the stacks, followed by the soft sound of rope lightning. Wow. This just gives me chills every time I read a story like this. So, I hope you guys learned something about this, because I am still trying to figure out how the story would go through, how to process all this. let's find out. So let's go with the questions. Why does the bell sound before announcement of loss? That's a very good question if anyone ever asks. But I'm guessing the bell somehow has its charm, power from like hundreds of years ago. Perhaps the girl who is the manager like of the construction or something like that. Maybe she's the only one who can hear the bell, but no one else could. Perhaps maybe she is not an ordinary girl. She might be a descendant from someone who created the bell and put a charm into it, like a spell, I'm thinking. My guess is that the bell only chimed on the ground. It's because she's the only one who can hear that sound that no one else could hear, because they're mortals and she might not be. So the girl was Tally, I think. Tally. But I have a cat same name, but hers is with the letter I. My cat's name is Tally, but it's Tali. But this character's name is also Tally, but hers is with Tally. So I'm thinking the sound only can make the person hear a lot better, is probably because she is extraordinary, special. She was probably chosen by some kind of spirit. I'm thinking she's a witch, because it reminds me of the series that I'm watching right now. I'm on season 3, so I have about a few seasons left. I'm on season 3, and the show actually has about 8 seasons, so it has about 5 more to go. So anyway, if she's the only one who can hear it, it's probably because she is a very special girl. Extraordinary. Maybe she didn't know that she might be very special. Even if it was me, I would want to know what's going on, but Tally probably needs to go to the library and do some background checks on that bell. Perhaps maybe they buried that bell for a reason. Maybe because people thought it was dangerous. But yeah, so let's go with the second one. What or who pulled at the loop around Lena's wrist? Lena is one of the managers. Tally might be some kind of special girl, but Lena has no idea what is happening. She is still processing with this whole thing. Now, Lena wants to know that whoever pulled that loop to get the bell to sound very loudly, perhaps maybe Lena has no idea that one of the girls might be very special. She's the only one who can hear the bell ringing. Like, literally. Maybe it could be like a church bell or whatever it sounded like. It depends. Maybe she's the only one who can hear it. But Lena, maybe she might not be the only one. Maybe she might be a witch too. But she has no idea. They're still trying to figure it out, but she needs to go to, I don't know, the archives, the background checks, and probably they just want to find out what is going on with that bell and who's, I don't know, making it sound odd. I would want to go deeper if, want to find out who did this or what's going on in the town. Perhaps maybe they're just, I don't know, chosen, not ordinary people. I think they might be extraordinary, maybe special, like maybe from a different era, like say colonial times, or maybe more than colonial times. I'm thinking probably maybe more than a few hundred years. Lena just needs to figure out what it is. And Tally would have to do the same thing. Perhaps Tally doesn't know what's going on. She just needs to figure out how to get her head wrapped around and figured out what's causing all this. Lena needs to go do the same. So let's go to number 3. Why were there tally marks, and why stop with an open stroke? That's interesting. Perhaps maybe there is no person named Tally. Perhaps it's a bell or Tolly or whatever. There's marks. Perhaps maybe they might be handprints or footprints. Maybe it could be something spiritual. Guardian angels, perhaps. Maybe extraordinary people they haven't seen before. That's the reason why they don't know what's going on. Maybe Lena is the only one who's special. I'm thinking might be a spirit, I don't know, was sent to look after Lena or other people or whatever. But I'm thinking Lena has no idea what's going on either. Maybe she's the only one who can hear it. Maybe she's the extraordinary person. Maybe her parents didn't know. Maybe they did know, or they just didn't had a big a deal, like a deal, or like maybe they didn't tell Lena that she might be extraordinary or comes from some magical world, but Lena still needs to figure it out. Maybe a spirit has took Lena's hands and put her hands on a loop and made her tug on the loop to make the bell ring underground. Perhaps maybe her guardian angels are doing it. Her family, probably. So let's go number 4. Can sealing the chamber stop what the bell announces? I'm guessing yes. It can. You just have to figure it out how to stop it. Go background checks. I don't know, like search what's going on. And maybe you could like say, if Lena finds out maybe that she is a descendant from bell makers or something, perhaps maybe she might be a witch, but she might be, but if she might not be, she can go back to being normal. But apparently finding all this thing out could change her life forever. But the bell, it can stop anything. It's like a curse, but whoever put a curse on that bell, whoever rang that bell might be a descendant, or perhaps Lena was chosen somehow, but we all might be chosen for something extraordinary, like magical, I'm thinking. But perhaps maybe it's just the way it is. So let's go to number 5 and last. This is my last episode because I haven't got any new episodes just yet. So, is the bell an omen, a record, or a collector? I'm thinking all of the above. So, anyway, I'm thinking it might be both. All the above, like everything. But if you got more questions, if you're confused about this, I am confused as well, but still trying to figure it out how the story could, have a good ending or whatever, but it's just part of the ghost stories. But I hope you guys love this story. If you are still confused, you can go to the library and find out about all these stories and about anything that might be related to all special real life events. So anyway, before I sign off, hopefully you guys will listen to new stories. I will get new stories for you guys. If you guys want to continue listening to it, I can do it tomorrow. I just have to get new ghost stories from my friend who's in his living room right now. My partner, my best friend. So tomorrow we'll figure it out what it is, and we can read new stories. Just so you know, you guys can check out my video on TikTok and on Instagram if you want, but we can get more ghost stories. But if you guys want to read new ghost stories about like new novels, I will be writing my second novel in November, as I promised I would. And yes, I will be writing my second ghost story book. And I will keep you all updated at any time. Just I need more information. I need a lot of research and bunch of evidence, like new stuff. But I will always keep you guys posted about my novel and more spirits, like more ghost stories of my podcast. So right now, this is my last ghost story until I get more, because I will get more stories hopefully after I am done with this podcast right now. So anyway, we are out of time right now, and I will be getting more stories hopefully soon, after I get off this live right now. So anyway, feel free to rewatch my videos if you want to, if you are interested in. I'm getting kind of hungry. I hope you guys, had your food and end up listening to my stories. And right now it is 16 minutes after 2. So we are out of time right now, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I can do it in the morning anytime. So I just want to say thanks for sharing my podcast videos on YouTube. Please click like, share, and subscribe, and your support for everything. I mean, Halloween is on its way. I am still doing my projects. I'm still knitting. I am also crocheting. But if you guys want to buy my projects, you can contact me on OfferUp. I still have it. I need to put some more projects on my list, but yeah, you can check out my Instagram pictures, videos. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok if you want. But this has to be very professional, not personal. So I'm doing this to provide my family. This is part of the actual job. People get paid for this, and especially on TikTok. And I will be working on my second book soon, and I'm still selling my book. And you can go on Amazon, type my name, Anya Smith, ANYA. You can type it on search and it will appear to you. Price is on the bottom, $13.99. Please, please support this. And if you guys need a new stuff, all you have to do is leave me a comment down below, and we'll see you tomorrow. So we're out of time. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy almost Halloween, and stay safe and stay spooky. Bye.